It is Wednesday, guys, and there are a lot of exciting things happening here. First of all, I am standing with no crutches and I can put some weight on my foot and it does not feel too bad. If you guys look at my hashtag behind us, the other exciting thing that we have going on today is a spring storm. So for those of you who do not live in Colorado, here's a little tidbit. I was born and raised in Colorado, and there is one thing that you learn in Colorado. March either comes in like a lamb and goes out like a lion, or comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb. And the reason being is for the spring storms that Colorado is famous for. Ever since I was a little girl, I can always remember March. A lot of times in March we saw some of our biggest snowstorms of the year, and that is what has happened today. We woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. The kids' Ameritown was already canceled yesterday, but here's the deal. Yesterday it was 60 degrees here, but I was receiving emails saying that the kids' Ameritown class will be canceled. Lincoln had some testing, Iowa testing that he had to do, and that was canceled already yesterday. And that is because when we hear we are having this big of a spring storm, they know what it can bring here in Colorado. So yeah, we woke up at 8 and it was just drizzling and raining, and I drove to the grocery store to pick up my online order. They so nicely brought it to my car because it's still hard for me to get around, and by the time I got down to the grocery store it had turned into sleet. By the time I got home, guys, with the groceries this morning, I could barely make it up my driveway because it was already a sheet of ice. And the other thing is Luke, of course, had to go into work. I really don't think that we're going to be seeing him tonight. I have a feeling he's going to be staying out at the airport, having to take care of things. He packed a bag and he is prepared to have to stay there. So it's just gonna be kind of me and the kids having some fun today, just inside the house. The other exciting thing is tomorrow I have a follow-up appointment on my ankle. I get to meet with the doctor and see what our next course of action is on my foot. So hopefully tomorrow that appointment doesn't cancel, but I can say it's not hurting as bad. I can put a little bit of weight on it, so when I use the crutches, I'm still using the crutches, but I'm weight bearing, but I can kind of stand and balance myself right now. Let me give you guys a peek outside. I have to hobble over there, so I'm gonna shut the camera off and turn it back on once I get over there and show you guys outside. Alright, I made it over to our sliding glass door, and there's a little somebody who thinks he wants to go outside.
Rainy, do you want to go out in the snow? Or do you need to go outside?
This is what's going on outside.
One.
Yep, and so guys, this has only been going on, so we had no snow and 60-degree weather yesterday, and this morning we had no snow on the ground, and this has happened within the past 3 hours. And the thing that is making this so bad is the winds are going to be 50 knot winds, or they're saying 60 to 80 mile per hour winds along with this. So we're supposed to have a total of 12 to 18 inches, but on top of it is the really high winds that is making visibility so bad. We've seen a couple really strong gusts of wind, but it's supposed to pick up even more. About 5 hours into this blizzard. I've heard from Luke, he's out at the airport, and it is crazy out there. Also here, the wind keeps gusting, our lights keep flickering, and I just keep thinking, oh my gosh, are we gonna lose power? For a backup plan, if we lose power, I'm getting the flashlights out, found a couple things. The kids and I are just gonna have sandwiches if that happens and I can't cook. Other than that, things are going well. Let me show you an update as to what's going on outside. This is our backyard, and this is kind of what it looks like back here. Snow is still falling. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning, the day after this spring storm that I was calling it yesterday, but it has an official name. It is the bomb cyclone that they've been calling it. We never lost power. There was a few times I thought we were gonna lose power for sure, but we didn't. Luke never made it home last night. He was out at the airport all night. He's still going to be out there today, so we don't know when we're gonna see him. We let the dogs out this morning, and the snow was so deep that Zoe broke over the fence, so she actually knocked one of our boards out and she got out. So the kids were having to chase after her because I obviously couldn't. With Luke not being home, because he's usually at work, when we get snow, how ironic is that? I usually clear the driveway and I use the snowblower to do that, but with my broken ankle, I can't do that. And so I looked out the window and our good neighbor is clearing our driveway for us. So I sent the kids out to try and clear our walkway to help him. I don't know how much help they're gonna be because they are not that experienced quite yet at shoveling snow. They're just at the ages where they can kind of handle it. So we'll see how that goes. I am so blessed by the neighbor that just came over and started clearing our driveway. I opened up the garage and went out and thanked him. It's just good to know that people still come together to help each other. So maybe I'm thinking I need to bake some cookies and banana bread to have the kids run over to him later today to say thank you. Here are the kids out front trying to help. I think they're debating on how to do this. Lincoln's gonna break his back. Here's the snow shovelers. How are we shoveling snow?
Good. My arm aches a little bit, but I'm gonna go like down next to the fire.
Okay. Here's the other snow shoveler. How you doing?
Water, water, water.
That was a good workout this morning.
Yeah, now we don't need to go to swim.
How's shoveling snow?
Good.
All right, so here's our backyard. The morning after what is being called the bomb cyclone. So we got the driveway cleared off thanks to a very, very nice neighbor. The kids shoveled the sidewalk. Thanks, guys. We still don't know when we're gonna see Luke at this point. So I just got to thinking, I was just so appreciative of what our neighbor did for us this morning, and it just means so much to me. And once again, it just brought back memories of how my granny or even my mom would say thank you to people. They would always bake things. So it's kind of put me in the baking mood. I've got the ingredients here. I've got some bananas I need to use, so I'm gonna make a couple of loaves of my banana bread, and I'll put a link to the video that I did on my granny's banana bread recipe in the description below. I'm also gonna make some more of my granny's Irish soda bread as well, and then also make my family's recipe for chocolate chip cookies. I will go ahead and link the video again that I did for the Irish soda bread in the description below as well. But the chocolate chip cookies, guys, sorry, that recipe is a family kept secret, and it is not something that we give out except for family members. I'm curious to know, do you guys have any secret family recipes that you guys keep in your family? You don't have to share the recipe below, but I'd love to hear like what dish it is or anything like that. So comment down below and let me know if you guys have any secret recipes. But I'm gonna go ahead and get all these things in the oven and then take some of that over to the neighbor that helped us out this morning and just give them a big thank you. soda bread made, and now Lincoln and I are going to put a batch of cookies together. And then the other thing that I came up with the idea that I'm going to do is our neighbor just got a new puppy, and her name is Belle, and they are always outside together and everything. She's the cutest dog, and he just loves this dog. So I have a recipe. I can't even remember where I got it from, but I have a recipe to make homemade dog biscuits. And so Lincoln and I are going to make some homemade dog treats for our neighbor's dog as well, to send her over a thank you for what our neighbor did. So I just thought that would be a fun little thing to do. So we're gonna put together some dog biscuits. I will post that recipe in the description below. If you guys have a dog at home, now you have a recipe to make some homemade treats. So we are making our cookies right now. What are you guys doing? My kids are obviously excited. We are making our cookie dough. All I'm doing is mixing all the wet ingredients together. It's all on you to carry on Mommy's famous chocolate chip cookie recipe that has gone on for the past 3 generations. No. Lincoln, one day you can bake cookies for your wife. What do you think?
Yay.
We have it all mixed here, but we're gonna get ready to add some eggs and dry ingredients, and then we're gonna have cookie dough.
Yum.
What do you guys like about Mommy's chocolate chip cookies that I've always baked?
They're not crunchy. They're soft
and warm.
Oh my gosh.
Well, when they come out of the oven.
Yeah, but the chocolate chips, they are gooey. They always stay gooey, and the cookie, you bite into it, it's not like that crunchy kind of thing that's like a cracker.
So Lincoln, you can maybe take the pressure of passing down this cookie recipe.
Maybe.
And keeping it in the family.
Maybe, maybe not.
You're not going to give it out to everybody?
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
Mom would hunt him down.
What about you? Are you going to make your husband one day cookies?
Yes. Every day when he comes home from work, I'll give him a big glass of milk and some cookies.
Yeah?
Oh boy.
Okay.
You can't get tired of that.
Never, not
Okay.
from Mom's cookies.
All right, guys, we have our cookie dough all made. Now we're gonna put them on our baking sheets and bake the cookies. What are you eating?
Cookie dough?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Mm.
I think he got his hand caught in not the cookie jar, but the cookie dough. Lincoln is gonna put our cookies in the oven. I'll open it for you, buddy. It's in the bottom. Put them on the top, okay? We have our cookies in the oven. We're gonna make homemade dog biscuits. And what you're gonna need for this, and this is a recipe, I can't even remember where I found it. I just saw it one time and wrote it down. So what you need for this recipe is 2 cans of white chicken meat, 2 eggs, 2 to 3 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of oil, and 1 cup of water. So those are the ingredients that you need for this. I'm hoping it's really simple. We've never tried this before, but we're gonna make homemade dog treats. So here we go. Kenya and Lincoln are gonna go ahead and add, and all you do is add all the ingredients together in a bowl. Stop it, guys. So they're gonna add the white chicken. Go ahead and dump it in there. Don't hurt each other with the lids.
Juice! There's juice!
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I need fresh air.
No, throw these in the trash. Now Kenya's gonna add the 2 eggs. Everything goes in the bowl.
20 seconds.
You guys think the puppy's gonna like these?
Yeah. Which one?
Belle.
Oh yeah, Belle.
Lincoln's gonna add the 2 tablespoons of oil to our dog treat. You wanna try the dog treats, Reagan? You need a haircut. Now all we have to do is add 1 cup of water, which Lincoln's going to do. What it says to do now is just to add the flour. And I'm only gonna add a little bit in at a time because it says until a dough forms. And the recipe called for 2 to 3 cups. So that just kind of lets me know it's kind of gauging. And we might actually have to add more flour. I have to tell you, this does not look appetizing to me. So we've got the dough made for the dog treats. This is what it looks like. So the next step is I'm gonna roll this out like you would cookie dough. And I have a cookie cutter shaped like a dog bone, and you're supposed to cut them out and put them on a baking sheet. live in the laundry room and vlog because Kenya is doing a FaceTime vocal coach lesson over the part that she has coming up in April. She's in a production of The Little Mermaid with her theater company and she's playing Ursula. So we sometimes do FaceTime vocal lessons with her coach to help her get ready. So I had to come in the laundry room and vlog so I don't mess up anything. But if you hear in the background, maybe I'll go out there and you guys can hear a little snippet of it. You can listen. But we're just rolling out the dog biscuits and we're gonna bake them for 9 minutes in the oven is what we're gonna do. At a 350-degree oven for 9 minutes is the dog biscuits.
Poor unfortunate, poor unfortunate soul. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl.
We have the doggy biscuits all ready to cook.
Put them in the 350-degree oven for 9 minutes.
Lincoln could open up his own bakery for dogs and cats. There you go.
I'm allergic to cats, so I would not know.
All right, guys, we are all done baking and we just got home from swim team practice. And so I am going to send Luke and the kids over to the neighbors to deliver all the yummy goodies that we have for them. Kenya has cookies and dog treats. So
Don't eat the dog treats
Here's-
if you ever make them.
here's our cookies and the homemade dog treats. And then Lincoln, what do you have?
I have the banana bread and the Irish soda bread.
All right, so you guys are gonna walk over with Dad. Mommy's gonna stay here because it's too hard.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. I feel really good
Why?
because I got to give our neighbor something.
I feel good too, but I also feel cold.
It's a little cool out.
Yeah.
Not too
Love their
bad.
dog. Oh my gosh. Their dog is adorable.